Matty, a fairly comprehensive win this afternoon. You must be fairly pleased.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't kind of comprehensive the whole game. I think we really had to work hard, and Consett made us kind of work hard for our points. I think that first half was a really good arm wrestle. I think the boys scoring right on kind of half time was a hell of an effort. We'd been under the pump for probably about kind of 15, 20 minutes on our kind of line, and we kind of kept them scoreless, which gave us a bit of a boost. And as I said, we kind of came up the other end and got that kind of try right on kind of half time, which kind of suited us. And then, yeah, scoring after half time just gave us a bit of a buffer kind of thing. So no, it was good. It was a really good performance. We got 22 lads on the field that have played all kind of season, which was fantastic for us.
What was quite nice to see is your side had a lot of possession today, which isn't necessarily the case in every game that you've played this season. So, it was an opportunity to try new things, and maybe you did leave a few points out there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, our guys. We went probably about kind of 10 to 12 phases. I reckon probably 5 or 6 times. I reckon in that first half, which we haven't done all season. So as I said, like we were really kind of patient with ball in hand. But in saying that, we were kind of a little bit one-dimensional with kind of one-offs and things. So we wanted to try and kind of work, playing a little bit more with and moving their kind of bigger guys around in that second half, and that worked out in our favour with Ollie and kind of Joe kind of coming in and looking to play a bit of with, and also bringing on kind of 4 18-year-olds in that kind of second half, just up the ante and upped our momentum a little bit as well.
How did you think they all got on? I mean, in particular, those who started. I mean, thought Ted had a really good game. Seb was, as Seb is throughout the season, he's been. They're really pushing for starting spots, aren't they, come next season?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, and it's a fantastic, and we probably knocked this competition probably a little bit too much, but to be able to, as I said, to be able to put kind of 22 lads out, I think seven or eight, I think, of them are kind of 17, 18-year-olds, and just to integrate everyone all at once was fantastic, and it was a great kind of team environment and a really kind of good feel around amongst everyone. Like we've obviously had it this whole season, and we get it at training, but you don't get it obviously with kind of Tiernan was on the sideline, Raddy was on the sideline, Noah Thompson was on the sideline as well. So we had about 30 guys kind of there today, and that kind of feeling is what we kind of created all season was great to have on the sideline, and the boys kind of really felt that today.
So a pleasing win. How do you go about approaching next weekend? Because obviously you know that you're playing Aspatria. We don't know whether that's home or away. So is it just a case of we turn up Tuesday and what will be will be?
Yeah, exactly. We can't control anything of the unknown. So we know that we've got to go back to work for one more week. And then we just play that week by ear. We had a really good intensity kind of week this week, which was really pleasing to see. And it showed when you get to like this kind of stage of the season, things kind of drop off a little bit and the intensity's not really there. But the lads are hungry and they're keen to play. And obviously kind of cricket's kind of started off, and a lot of guys had to make kind of 50-50 calls on kind of playing cricket or kind of coming to play rugby, and all the young lads kind of chose rugby this weekend, which was obviously amazing for us and how much they're kind of really enjoying being a part of it. So we get that again next week, and the lads will kind of put their hands up to kind of go one more week and see if we can push on the next week after that. And no doubt Aspatria are going to be the exact same as kind of Consett. They'll come either here or we'll have to go there, and it's going to be a tough battle, and so we're looking forward to it.
Because obviously the players are complete amateurs, so whether they make themselves available or not is entirely down to them, isn't it, really? So if you're asking them to come again for another 2 sessions and then give up a Saturday again, potentially a 3-4 hour trip away, it just shows the commitment that you've got within the squad.
It does, yeah, definitely, and obviously the depth in the squad. I think 1 or 2 guys already kind of like know that they're already on shift patterns and stuff like that as well. But as I said, 22 lads playing today, and there was probably 3 or 4 that kind of missed out as well. So we've built a really kind of good, strong kind of squad, and we're hoping to kind of take that on to next week. But as you said, like when you start kind of playing games that are 3.5, 4 hours away, whether or not it's our end or their end kind of thing, you're asking for a lot of these kind of clubs and teams, and at this time of year on a bank holiday weekend to kind of leave at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning and get back at kind of 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's a huge kind of effort for those lads. So we'll play it by ear, and we'll make a decision that kind of suits us as a club and ourselves as a team.